job here today. We're doing a little excavating, making this circle driveway a little wider. Nobody can make it around without driving to the lawn. Excavating that out, and then I got an area over there to excavate out. A little parking spot we're putting in. Look at all these leaves though. We got to clean all these leaves up here in a little while. Still a lot on the trees too. Oh my god. Alright, let's get after it. Alright, little afternoon update. Stone's in place. Fabric's in place. Time to do some trucking. Get some more stone up here. First 5 tons are down. All the fabric's covered and stabilized. And yeah, time to start trucking. So I learned this from the Dirt Ninja about loading trucks with a wheel loader. How to position them to be most efficient in loading them. You can see I'm going to be digging into that pile there, and then I'm going to come back and go right this way. Rather than having to turn 90 degrees, I'm just going to turn a little bit, I don't know, maybe 40 degrees. I have a faster cycle time. I probably could have got the truck a little closer to the pile, but the idea is that to be the most efficient, get your truck lined up like that to where your pile is. That way you can come back and just make a little small impact rather than having to come back and like this. It's a little bit faster that way. Another thing is if you're just filling trucks over and over and over again, before the next truck gets in, put your bucket where you want them to go and let them back up to the bucket. And hopefully maybe they'll get the hint. A good driver will get the hint. If you got your bucket positioned like this, you want them to back in like that. Alright, Friday, November 12th, 2021. We're putting a pathway in here in the town of Porter. You can kind of see my outline here. We're excavating back here. It's a Geo tile, I think they call it. It's kind of silly. It's not like a paver or nothing. It's like a plastic matting that goes down. We fill it with stone. So I'm kind of just stripping the sod right now, getting down to just plain dirt. And this is going to go all the way across, and then it goes that way to a parking lot, and then it goes over that way to a playground. So that's what we're working on today, just excavating and getting ready for next week. Anybody want some sod? I just rolled this thing up. I'm just trying to use the blade to rip it. Working pretty good, but I got a nice 6-footer. I'll sell it to you. No big deal. How much? You name the price. Alright, seriously, screw around. Let's get back to it. Alright, end of the day. Got a big old pile of dirt here I gotta move still, but I got a good chunk of it excavated down to that pavilion, a little leg that way, and then it goes into the pavilion. This long strip, this strip here, then I got to do another leg right here, and then out to my comes out right in front of the truck. Actually, where the leaves are cleared is where the trail is. So that's gonna be next week. So alright, I gotta finish this up so I can go home. Fifth load, third, fourth load. I got another 2 on the ground here. Luckily we're not going too far. Just around the corner. Alright, Tuesday. Today, nothing really good on Monday going on, so I didn't really film anything. Back on this park job. Things where I left off on Friday, excavating. Doing some more excavating. We got this roller here. Gonna be putting that to work. Getting some stone in this walkway today. And hopefully getting our base all set in. And we can start laying some of this Geo tile in. Making progress now though. Starting to look like something. Alright, quick Wednesday update. We got this all excavated completely, filled in with stone and fabric. See, we got this guy on a roller coming through. We're gonna work on this section in front of me here today, getting this all up to snuff with stone, and then getting this all up to snuff with stone, and then we're gonna start laying the geo tile in once that's done. All right, so this here is all the geo tile. All these pallets. Let's see if I can find one piece of it. Oh, this has got stone in it. What the heck? So this is the geo tile here. It's like 20 foot or 20 inches by 3 feet, something like that. And it goes up right like this, and then you fill it with stone. And then each piece will get locked together with these metal clips that go over top. There's 12 of them per piece. So then you lock them all together, fill them up with stone. We got all that right there, and then that's your pathway. You're supposed to be able to walk a wheelchair through it and all that sort of stuff. We'll see. I mean, I can walk across it, slide my foot across it like that without it falling in any hole. So I guess a wheelchair might work. We're gonna find out, I guess. Alright, it's Thursday, October 18th now. Working on this 2005 F350. No plows are on. But I'm working on replacing this hitch today. This one's a little bent. This here is supposed to be touching that. So she got a little twisted. Looks a little rusted probably. So switching out to this B and VW bolt-on receiver. Heavier duty. Looks nice. Nice packaging. Instructions. That's what we got today. Alright, so there we are. We got the new receiver installed. I got it oil coated with my crown. I do the whole vehicle in crown, but while it's all brand new, I got it all coated up, bolted up real nice. Looks good. I actually had to trim some of the bed. So when I built this bed, my goal was to have this piece of sheet that came down just sit right on top of the receiver. And then when I built the bed, I put it too low and I had to lift the bed up like 2 inches. So I put a little shim down there right underneath it later on, just to, you know, visually look fine. And it was all good. And that's how I noticed the hitch was starting to bend. Was I noticed the gap between the receiver and the bed was getting more and more and more. So when I put this new hitch on here, I actually had to go back and cut some out because it was too low. The bed was too low. So I just did a little trim job. So I'm wondering if that old receiver was starting to bend down back in the day when I built this bed in the first place, and it just got worse and worse and worse over the years, and now it gave out. So I'm happy with it. Looks good. All fixed up. On to the next project. Alright, back on this job now. It's Friday. Get the whole crew here today to get this done. Big rain day yesterday, so we worked on the shop, and then we ended up coming down here later in the afternoon, and we got all this in up to, I don't know if you can see that cone down there. That's kind of where we left off. So we put quite a bit of trail in yesterday.
I did all this.
Ryan's ready for action.
All of it.
And then we just got from here to the parking lot today. All right, Saturday. Doing a little weekend work. Just had to fix this thing. It fell off the truck yesterday and ripped all the wiring out. And I wired it back up to what the plug said the colors were. Turns out in this case, on this machine, green is not a turn signal, it's a ground. So, big wiring fiasco. But now we're taking off. Alright, on the job now. You can see the leaves we're cleaning up. You got that guy back there on the vacuum, sucking them up. Guys are running around on mowers, and we're getting it done. It's nice all the leaves have dropped off the trees here, which is good. That'll hopefully make us not have to come back for too much more. Today's a Saturday. You see there's no cars here, which is nice. We can come in, make a mess in the parking lots, and really get a better job of cleaning this stuff up. What's weird about this building, these buildings, the trees actually start dropping in August around here. So actually all these leaves right here are actually from the trees out of the street. All the trees around the building, they drop early. They cut a bunch of them down, a bunch of ash trees that used to be here. But I need Randy here with that blower. Really get this job done. I don't know where he's at. I mean, Saturday, so he's probably not working. But yeah, we could use him here today. Alright, that's a very satisfying look there. Perfectly flat. We'll see how full this is. This is yesterday and about half an hour worth of sucking stuff up. This is a couple hours worth. Well, that's it. It goes from there all the way to there. Right there, man, my finger. That's today's load. That's like 30 feet long. You can't really tell. That's a lot of leaves. Huh? Yeah, I think it's a 16-foot dumpster. But yeah, it's a lot of leaves. Alright, thanks for watching this week. We'll see you next week or in the next video. Hit that thumbs up. Remember to like and subscribe. Like I said, we'll see you in the next one.